What's up, everybody? We're back for week 10. There's like a huge storm going on right now, so you might be able to hear some wind in the background. I'm gonna try to get through this video kind of quick. Probably gonna be lots of cuts and stuff when there's like big gusts of wind. I'm hoping it doesn't sound too loud on the mic, but it's like literally making my desk shake. I don't know how that's even happening. I'm on the third floor, so I'm guessing it's just shaking the whole house and making my desk and mic and everything shake. But we're gonna do the best with this video that we can. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. First things first, you might notice right here, I've actually moved Jair Alexander into the slot. So basically, just whenever there's three corners in the field, he'll move into the slot, and then it's still going to be Woolen and Tyson Campbell at the outside corners. So I had Jordan Whitehead, who was our backup safety. He was starting. Oh, sorry, right here. He was our slot corner. I want to keep him at safety, and I want to keep these three corners playing because Woolen and Tyson Campbell, basically Woolen wasn't really getting any playing time because of Whitehead being in the slot instead of Woolen. So now this will get him playing on the outside where he's better and getting him some more snaps, which will help him develop quicker since he's pretty young and get better players on the field, in my opinion. So that was just a quick change we did. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and jump into everything else. We have a couple players ready to negotiate. We know we're not going to really focus on too many of them. We're going to go ahead and try to get Trey McBride one more time, I think. So he's been rejecting us. He doesn't have much interest in staying. I do want to keep him, but he's not going to be our starter. And right now he's projected to be our starter, so he like wants a ton of money. But I'm hoping to get a better tight end and move him into the number two slot. I'm really not desperate to get him, so I don't want to give him too big of a contract. So I might just let him walk, honestly. We still have Ian Thomas and Chigakonkwo as our other two, so those two are viable as our second and third guys. Chig might be better next season, and Ian Thomas is like one overall behind him, so really don't need him that bad, to be honest. But I was hoping to be able to get him. And honestly, I mean, he wants too much money, I think. To give him like 5 million to be a backup tight end, I'm probably just not going to do it at this point. Just hope that we can find a better tight end. Schwartz, we're not too worried about. Lane Johnson, Cam Jurgens, we will keep. I think he's a good backup. He's young, so we're gonna go ahead and give him probably 4 years. He probably won't want that much money. He has high interest and everything. Probably not even gonna give him as much as they're offering him. Let me actually see. Um, Team friendly, 1.9 mil. Wow. So yeah, so this was the team friendly deal anyway, basically. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this, see what he says. All right, he accepted, so we get good backup. I don't see him starting or playing much anytime soon. Hopefully, there's no injuries, so he doesn't need to play. Other than that, I think we're gonna go ahead and just skip everybody else. So we were able to get somebody back. I'm gonna let Trey McBride walk, I believe. Um, I might look at the draft, the prospects beforehand and see if there's anybody that kind of stands out to me. I'll probably use like because I don't think I'm scouting any right now, so I'll probably use the I forget what they're called, but the like focus scouting on tight ends to try to get them up a little bit. We look at the tight ends in the draft. Is one that I starred as a round one projection. I only have him 50% completed, so I'll have to use a focus scout on him if I want to get him high enough that I can actually see. But he looks like he could be really good. 6'6", has some good traits. Let's see his physicals. Yeah, grade two elite, basically everything. So he really could be a generational talent in all honesty, which would be pretty crazy in my first year. I mean, A, run blocking, A, catching, like A, awareness. He could be really good. So we'll see. But like I said, I probably will use a focus scout to try to get some of these guys a little bit higher, tight end wise, because I'm going to want to go get one. And we'll see what's available in free agency. I'm not expecting to have too much options in free agency, so probably drafting one. But next thing we have will be we're going to upgrade players next. So you do have a couple of like pretty big guys with upgrades, starting with Deron Payne. Upgrade wise, we're going to give Deron Payne power rusher. Our fullback, we're going to give him utility, use him as more of a running back receiving type. Don't really need him to be much of a blocker. But as per usual, we're going to give him the deep threat. That's basically the thing he's good at, and we're just going to keep attacking that. He got plus three release, that's big for us. Spec catch, pretty good. And deep route running is good, so pretty good upgrades for him. Tyler Smith, one of our offensive linemen. We're going to go ahead and keep doing power for him. Ian Thomas, who could become a bigger player for us next year. We're going to give him vertical threat, make him a better receiving threat. And the rest of the guys, we're just going to go ahead and auto upgrade them. Not too worried about any of them. Next thing before we jump into the game is cold opponent conference. So we're going to be humble about this and say we're not fearing them, but we don't want to have a smug response. Like, any team could beat you any week, especially playing on all Madden. So they're all down for this game, so that's good for us. So we don't want to fall to the trap game. That's pretty easy. As long as we win, we win the challenge. So that's good. And then the last thing we're going to do is our weekly strategy. So they have Trey Lance at quarterback. We're going to look who else they have. They have DeAndre Swift at running back, Trey Lance at quarterback. Neither are much of a threat. We don't need to defend the deep pass. I'm not worried about that. They do have decent bit of passing yards. We're going to defend the outside run, try to stop DeAndre Swift. I think that if we force Trey Lance to try to beat us, then I think we have a pretty easy win here. Nothing against Trey Lance. He's a solid quarterback, but he's definitely more mobile, not as much of a passer. And I'm just not worried about him really passing on us too much. Defensively, they have they have some studs here. So, yeah, we're going to focus on running inside. They allow a lot of points, third in the league in points given up, and have a lot of interceptions. So I'm probably not going to pass on them too much. We're going to try to definitely run at them. So we're going to go ahead and do a run inside. We're just going to keep trying to feed AJ Dillon. He's our main weapon on offense. Definitely our best offensive player. Just going to keep attacking with him. I think that's our best bet at beating any team, really. All right, we had no injuries in practice, so that's good for us. And we're just going to go ahead and jump into the game now. All right, so we're starting with the ball. We're going to go ahead and jump right on in and look at the depth chart for Commanders. So we know they have Trey Lance. We know they have DeAndre Swift. Receiving wise, they have Terry McLaurin, stay with the Commanders. Michael Gallup, not a bad receiver too. Cedric Wilson, not bad. They just have the Cowboys receivers to go along with Terry McLaurin. Tight end Evan Ingram, not bad, but after that it kind of falls off. Offensive line, pretty weak. We should get a lot of pressure on them. Defensive line's not that great either. Yeah, it's pretty bad also. Linebacker wise, they do have Eric Kendricks, who's a stud. Other than that, not very good. Corners are pretty good. That's why they are at the top of the league in interceptions, as well as their safeties are average. Von Bell's pretty good, but Logan Ryan is nothing special. Not any injuries or anything either, so they're just not that great of a team, to be honest. Should be a pretty easy win this week, hopefully. Don't want to jinx it again like I did with the Steelers game, but should be pretty easy. We're going to go ahead and jump into it now. Start off with a read option to hand it to AJ Dillon. Kind of do want to pass this, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch this. This is probably stupid, but I'm going to send Peoples-Jones deep. They have the press coverage over here, so if that safety comes down on Chark or Watkins, Peoples-Jones could have a touchdown on the first play of the game. He doesn't really do it, but I still have the throw. Not a great throw. Okay. Yeah, I probably still could have caught that with Peoples-Jones, but I kind of cut in too much. Not the best throw in the world, but then I ended up making it even worse by cutting in too far. So we are going to go ahead and hand this off this time. Looks like we should get a couple yards out of this. He fights his way forward for about 4 yards. Not bad. I would love to not get a 3 and out to start the game. I need to get some momentum going. Go to one of our staples with this angle route and the tight end going deep. Don't really get it. So we can scramble here. I'm not going to be able to. So I throw it down to Quez as I'm making a big play. That was risky. Throwing it on the run like that could have been bad with Surtain right there on him. Surtain covering Quez. I got to hope that the speed beats him here, because Patrick Surtain might be the best corner in the league right now. He's up there. It's crazy to think him and Sauce Gardner. Where are you going? Could I have a touchdown there if the lineman didn't come back at me for some reason. But him and Sauce Gardner were the top guys. Well, they weren't even the top picks the last 2 drafts, but basically come out of the last 2 drafts and end up being maybe the 2 best corners in the league, like right away. Pretty crazy. I'm hoping for that with Christian Gonzalez coming out this year. I was hoping the Eagles would take him, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe not, with them re-signing Bradbury and Slay. Oh, no, I thought I had that. No, my God. Good tackle. Stop inside the 5. Like I was saying, re-signing Bradbury and Slay, it's kind of unlikely because they still have Vontae Maddox as their slot corner as well. So do you take a guy that high that's going to sit for a year, basically? But we'll see. Everybody's really high on Devon Witherspoon and even Joey Porter, but I think Joey Porter's kind of pretty clear-cut, not as good as the other 2. But a lot of people like Devon Witherspoon. I think that Christian Gonzalez is significantly better, in my opinion, but We'll see what happens. I think he's gonna be really good. I think both of them could be pretty good, but I just don't see Devon Witherspoon being like a top end corner. I think he's gonna be a solid corner. I think he's gonna be a starter, but I just don't see. I see Christian Gonzalez could be up there in that conversation as like a top 15 corner in a couple years, maybe even sooner than that. So that's why I was really hoping the Eagles would get him. I think he's gonna be really good. I really wouldn't mind him coming in and sitting behind those two, learning from Slay and Bradbury. I don't know why the punt returner always runs away from the ball like that. Might have to get a new punt returner next season also, because Calvin Austin just apparently scared of the ball, doesn't want to catch it. All right, we're gonna get back into offense and getting back into the running game. We're looking pretty solid on that last drive. Decent at least. Moved the ball a little bit until that last play. I thought that Quez had a couple steps on that corner, or on shoot, I'm messing this up. I got a false start audibling. Jesus. But on that last play, it looked like Quez had a couple steps on Surtain, but then that safety just ended up being there. I didn't think he was going to be able to catch up to him. So ended up being a pick. But down him inside the 5-yard line, got the stop. So we have good field position anyway. So it wasn't that huge of a deal. But I threw that way late. Still got a couple yards out of it. Got back to where we would have been if we didn't get that penalty. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a run here. Yeah, I'm just going to run this up the middle. Oh, okay. Oh, that actually worked. I thought I had to hand it off. I thought it was an RPO, and I had to hit A to hand it off, and I ended up throwing it to A instead. Ended up working out. Got kind of lucky. It could have been pick six there because there's nobody else on that side of the field. God, they keep pressing Surtain on Watkins, so I'm so tempted to just throw the deep ball on him, but he's just too good. I just don't want to risk it. And we just keep getting lanes up the middle with A.J. Dillon. So if we keep getting good blocking, he had a huge game last week. Could have another really big game this week. And I should have looked at it before the game. I think he's still up there as one of the top, like 3 to 5 stat-wise, A.J. Dillon this season. So he had a couple rough games, but he's kind of turned it back on a little bit recently. So hopefully we can continue that this week and get him back up there at number 1. Gonna run our angle smash. We're gonna send McBride. Man, I really want to send them deep. I mean, playing a little bit off on Watkins over there now, but if that safety comes over to help, it's not going to be open. So, he does. He might get this. Surtain could make a play. Does not. Let's go. Quez with the big play. I don't know what Quez's average is, actually. I don't know if I can look at it in the game, but I kind of want to see what his average yards per reception is, because he's got to be way up there. Because like every time he catches the ball, he'll have like 2 catches for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns basically every game. I'm just reminded every week why I think it's just so important to go out and get star defensive players and then go ahead and get just speed at receiver and running back. Back on defense, hopefully get another 3 and out. And I mean, they're obviously passing this. I'm just going to drop back with Fitzpatrick. Oh, I wanted the hit stick, but he went down. Yeah, I figure he's going to run a decent bit, but doesn't seem to have a lot. I didn't look at his season stats, but they're up there in passing yards and not that high on rushing yards, so I assume that he's been throwing a lot. DeAndre Swift should have been tackled for like 2 or 3 yards, ended up getting the first down out of it, but not that bad. Oh, he's running again. Get him, get him. Come on. Ugh. He's going to be frustrating to play against, I think. He was running back and forth in the backfield. I couldn't get anybody to go after him. He's going to run again. Hit him. Come on. Oh, I wanted the fumble. That was Fred Warner, too. He got one-on-one open space with Fred Warner. It should have been truck stick for a fumble. Dang. Oh, okay. We just bounced off of DeAndre Swift. I mean, it was a corner on a running back, but thought I was still able to get a good hit there. All right, so they're just going goal line formation now. We got to get the stop here, man. It's frustrating. We had him. Now they ended up getting all the way down here. Make the tackle. Did you get the... Yes, let's go. He ended up getting forward instead of getting knocked backwards, but it ended up working out. We still got the stop there. Let's switch it up. Oh, that's me. Okay. Oh, man. I ruined that. Yeah, I switched to man coverage and then tried to stay in for a second on the run. Ended up just going right to the corner, getting wide open. All right, we're just going to take our time. We need like a methodical scoring drive. I should have kept that after giving up the touchdown. I need points on the board here. I could try to score quickly, try to get the ball back one more time before half. But I definitely want points here. Oh God, is that Montez Sweat? Who was that? That guy was fast. I send Quez deep. Yeah, I'm gonna look Quez here. Hopefully the safety comes down. But it looks like he's gonna be one-on-one with the safety out deep up here. Yeah, nothing. I should be able to get the first down. End up getting the first down. Slide down, don't take the hit. Stay in bounce. The clock keeps running. I'm gonna run the same play and see if they're running the same defense, which most likely they are. But if I get one-on-one with the safety with Quez, then it could be a touchdown. Nope, doesn't do it again. Got the catch. Got the first down somehow. Not exactly sure how I did that, but all right, back to the run game. Give A.J. Dillon the ball. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna hand this off right up the middle. Oh, ended up getting past Eric Hendricks a little bit. Thought he was gonna just hit stick me in the middle of the field, but I'm gonna send McBride. I have Peoples-Jones coming across is who I'm probably looking at. I'm hoping that McBride clears this out. Watkins is probably, if Watkins comes over fast and McBride clears out the safety, then Peoples-Jones could have a wide open catch over the middle. No, actually, Watkins gets wide open. Juke, nope. I cut back inside on that. End up getting a good catch there with Quez. Almost in the red zone. McBride over the 2. Yes, okay. Whew. Thought I threw that too far to the left. Trying to get over that linebacker's head, but almost threw it into the corner on the sideline. I'm going to try to go back to the run game. I'm wasting a lot of time. I'm probably not going to get much of a chance to get the ball back now. They can probably run down the clock a decent bit unless we get a 3-and-out, basically. Oh, jeez. Oh, he ran over Eric Hendricks. That was surprising. Hendricks is a pretty sure tackler, too. Oh, they put McKinnon in. We're going to switch to... I'm going to actually switch to this. Could hand this off, but I'm going to look at Watkins. See what happens over here. I'm just going to hand this off. McKinnon. Oh, got stopped. That's good, though. Kind of want to give it to A.J. Dillon for the touchdown. Just walking right down the field. Yeah, we're going to run up the middle with A.J. Dillon. I could look at the fade route to Peoples-Jones here. He is pretty tall. But I'm just going to run it, yep, right up the middle. I don't know what that guy was doing. Just like stopped. He was like thinking it was a read option and he stayed with the quarterback, but just a wide open touchdown right there. No missed kicks yet. But it's kind of bad clock management there. I didn't save myself enough time and gave them plenty of time, so. But I got the guaranteed points, so that's good enough for me. If we get to stop here, that's huge. And if we get 3-and-out, that's even bigger, so. Oh, I had him now. Oh, Fred Warner. Pick 6 for Warner. Come on, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. No, he didn't get it. Dang it. It's been a while since Fred got a pick, though. Well, so getting the points there ended up being a big deal. We did even better than 3-and-out. We just scored instantly. Got the pick. Should have been a pick 6. I can't believe Fred Warner didn't get there. Thought about diving, but I might have accidentally did the little, like, give yourself up thing that I don't know what button that actually is, but I do that a lot. I didn't want to just fall down. I wanted him to at least have a chance to fight his way for the touchdown. 1 play, 2-second drive. Shoot. Let's go. Got the big sack. They went no huddle when I was trying to switch people and it didn't go fast enough. Oh my god, yeah, we got to switch this up. We need to get the stop there. Okay. I call timeout here, so if we get the stop and get the ball back one more time. They went no huddle and it was messing everything up, so that was smart by them. So I just need to take a break there for a second. Should have called the timeout before that play, on all honesty. That's another pick. Don't go down. Why do they always go down? Come on, get up. Come on. That was a pick 6. Why do they always fall? The ball just came right to him, and he just like laid down after he caught it. I don't know how to stop that from happening. That's 2 picks though. Oh, and this could be another touchdown. There's single high safety, so one of these guys is gonna get open basically. We just got to. It's most likely gonna be Watkins on another deep touchdown. Hopefully he can beat Surtain. Oh, he dropped off. Oh no, he got open. I waited way too long. Come on, Quez, catch that. Nah, he was out of bounds. Dang it. Honestly, was he even close on this? Yeah, he got 1 foot in, but never even attempted to put the second foot down. I don't know if that's like a trait that they have, like in the game, whether or not they can do toe taps, but I swear Quez never even tries to get his toes down in this game. He's so bad at that. If you watch my girlfriend picks my fantasy team thing or my franchise team video that I released recently, I think there was twice that he had like potential. Come on, he had like potential toe taps on the sidelines. It just didn't even try. He just went right out of bounds when he caught it. Go down, go down. Nice. What? It's like landed on the guy's back. So we still have like 25 seconds left, 1 timeout left. So we have a couple plays. Try to get this touchdown here. I have at least a field goal, so as long as I don't throw another pick. Could have Quez coming across. Probably going to go down to McBride again. They're probably going to drop these safeties. Or no, have Quez again. Easy touchdown. Quez having himself a game. We've held Swift to only 6 rushes of 21 yards, so a little bit under 3 yards a carry. We're doing pretty good defensively. Rushing wise, because rushing is probably like their strength. Get there. Oh, that was a good cut. And just as I say that, end up getting a big play. And now he has like 5 yards to carry. That's unfortunate. And the bad thing is I filled the hole that he went to, but he ended up just cutting it back into a different hole. I'm just gonna run it again. Nope. Oh, come on. Nah. Wow. Got back-to-back big plays. Those halftime adjustments. They got hell of adjustments in half a second. Nope, they're dropping out. Come on, get there, get there, get there. Oh, come on. If that was Malik Willis, he's 10 times out of 10 fumbling that. Ah, that's upsetting. All right, I'm covering the tight end again. It's not Evan Ingram. Oh, it's not even tight end. It's probably an eligible receiver, though. Yeah, and I'd do it again. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I don't freaking know, bro. Why did I do the exact same thing twice in a row? Give up 2 easy touchdowns. I'm an idiot. I'm going to block this. Let's block this. Nope, didn't get there. Oh. Not my best game defensively. Me personally. My defense is still doing good with 2 picks, but should have been pick 6. This one's returnable. I have some block over here. Nope, or not. Jesus, barely get back to 25. Oh, almost at 30 again. End up getting something out of that, even though I got stopped short of the 25-yard line. Surtain's just teasing me over there with Quez Watkins, just always pressing him. I'm going to try to keep this. Yep. Go ahead and slide. See, like, I just absolutely drilled Lance on the other side, and he held onto the ball. Ended up getting more yards out of it. But if I get touched with Malik Willis, he just fumbles every time. So, can't risk it. I would love to, but I just can't. Go, go. Come on, Dylan. I was using the playmaker on AJ Dillon. It must have been going to somebody else, but I wasn't paying attention to who else it was controlling then. I guess in Peoples Jones deep. It's hard to get Peoples Jones the ball. I just feel like he never gets open. Except on these go routes every once in a while. And he doesn't even get open there. You get this first down. Nah. This probably is 4 down territory here. Or midfield. It's not ideal, but still could. I'm kind of in no man's land here. I'm punting this. I could down it inside the 5-yard line. But no way I'm kicking a field goal here, obviously. Get the first down, though, so it doesn't even matter. What? I think because he was laying on somebody's back, it didn't give me the first down. Oh, my God. So I do a little switch over here, make this corner decide. One of them should easily get open. Oh, they run into each other. Okay. If I would have thrown that and they ran into each other and he just didn't get there, I'd been really upset. But got the first down. Team, if you're watching at that point, you'll enjoy that. That was our go-to play in flag football. Let's try the same thing again. Nope. Who's he going to come off on? Stay in bounds. DJ Chark was another slant catch, I think, because he has one earlier. There was also on a slant. The same situation right there. I really want to get Peoples Jones some catches. He just is never open, I feel like. Does get open here. Oh, that's a terrible throw. Did he catch that? Oh, my God. He was going to get wide open in the middle, and Willis threw it, like, behind him. It doesn't say if I have to hold the snap or not, so I'm going to just not hold it and hope he hands it off here. Okay. I'm just going to hand it to Dylan again. I know it's third and long, but it's 4 down territory. I'm going to go for this anyway and get the touchdown probably. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes up for the 4th and 1 play, so. I was going to go for it again if I got stuck in 4th down there. So we're starting off the 4th quarter now. We have a big lead. Basically just wasting the clock at this point, trying to get some more points on the board. Hoping that we get some more plays defensively. Don't want to give up many more points. Because the thing is, our offense looks good because we've been putting up a lot of points. But really, it's because of our defense giving us the ball. So giving it so many opportunities offensively. But then we end up... Oh, let's go. What a play. Then we end up... Come on. We end up scoring so much that the defense is on the field a lot. So... Because it'll get us down to the 1 yard line on a should-be pick 6, Fred Warner. And then we score instantly, and they're just back on the field, and they're tired. So they end up giving up some points when they really shouldn't be. That's a good stop from them. That was a crazy play defensively. I'm going to leave the running back open and just blitz here. Didn't work. Block guarantee. Yeah, of course. Oh, come on. I was there. Another one that was my fault. All 3 of their... What the heck? He just, like, fell down. All 3 of their touchdowns have been my fault. Quez gets another deep play. Let's go. Quez with another deep touchdown on Pat Surtain. This is not Pat Surtain's best game. Let's go. Try to throw it back across his body. All right, we're going to look at the player stats. This might be Malik Willis's best game. Had 130 quarterback rating. Did have the 1 interception and only 3 touchdowns. He's definitely had more than 3 touchdowns in a game. But like percentage-wise, is probably his best percentage. And QBR probably his highest. Solid game overall for him. AJ Dillon did end up with over 90 yards. I was hoping for the 100. Didn't get it. Had 3 touchdowns to go with that. So touchdown-wise, he's probably number 1 in the league. Yardage, I think he's fallen off a little bit. I haven't been getting as many with him as I was early in the season. Trey Lance kind of ate us alive. And DeAndre Swift having 5 yards of carry was kind of... it was basically all on one run because we were holding him to that point. But he had a decent game. Receiving-wise, Quez had a big game. 5 catches, 101 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Big game for him. Michael Gallup ended up being their best receiver. It's kind of surprising. I think we actually held Terry McLaurin 4 for 72. I think he really only had like 1 or 2 that were just big catches. For like 20, 30 yards. Peoples Jones, another quiet game. DJ Chark, 2 for 29. Not bad for our third receiver. Wish I would have got more with him. Surprised he's ahead of Peoples Jones on this list. Peoples Jones, he's our number 1 receiver, like rating-wise and everything. He just hasn't been getting open at all. Trey McBride, 4 for 50. I don't really remember even having anything with him. So I was going to say he had one of his worser games, but ended up actually doing decent. Defensively, we had... Winfield, Warner, Woolen, and Alexander all had interceptions. They did have the one with Von Bell, so I really didn't think they should have had because I thought we had a step with Quez Watkins, and Von Bell's kind of came out of nowhere. I could have looked back at it to see what happened, but I saw it wrong and didn't see him. No fumbles again. I feel like fumbles are rare in this game, surprisingly, except for Malik Willis, apparently. Tackles, Fred Warner led us in tackles, obviously. The 2 big-name linebackers are our 2 best for both teams. Other than that, nothing really happened. Did we even have a sack? I think we might have had 1 sack Yeah, we had one drawn pain, got a sack. Good game kicking. McPherson was 6 for 6 extra points, no field goals. It's pretty rare for us. Didn't have the best punt from AJ Cole. Obviously not his fault. I control that, but overall, good game. Doubled their score. Put up over 40 points again. For how good our defense is, we put up a lot of points offensively. Obviously, most of that comes from our defense. Wish Fred Warner would have got that touchdown. Would have been another big play for him. But still, got a pick. Had a pretty good game overall. So to close it out, we'll just see we get the bonus for beating the Commanders, for them being cold. We just made them even more cold. I think we get like 10,000 XP or 1,000 XP for everybody. So maybe we'll get some more upgrades. Doesn't really help us that much. The last thing I want to look at before we end the video is season stats. I did actually just notice while I was going to it that AJ Dillon is actually first in yards by about 45 yards. Has the next two people combined in touchdowns with 17. So he's off to, we're in week 10. So he's probably going to get the single season rushing touchdown record. LT has like 28, I think, is the record for rushing touchdowns. He had a crazy season back in the day. But he's already at 17, so he's on pace to beat that, I believe. And Trey Lance actually is up there in passing yards, which is kind of surprising. You wouldn't think of him being that high, but he's up there. He has 19 touchdowns. I feel like Malik Willis probably has more than that. What they're showing in the top three is based off of yardage, not touchdowns. So those aren't the three highest touchdown guys. So yeah, passing touchdown 22 is the first two. He's 3 ahead of Trey Lance, and he's number 1. AJ Dillon's first in everything rushing wise. Receiving wise, probably not going to be very good. 23rd. First in touchdowns, though. 116th in receptions. So, yeah, we don't get a ton of receptions from any of our receivers. Malik Willis, 101 is 22nd in the league. So, pretty good overall. I basically just wanted to see where AJ Dillon was at. He is first in the league, everything rushing wise. So that's big. Other than that, that's going to do it for this video. Another big win for us, 8-1. Got the Colts next week. Hopefully another easy win for us. We'll see. I'm not sure what their record is or anything, but we'll look at that next video. Again, yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks again for watching. Stay legendary.